me, Thomas F. Chappell Jr. I'm here with my special guest, Chrstine Harrison, and I was just giving some insight about, taking that step, that leap of faith, knowing that there's not one thing that you cannot accomplish in life itself. It seems hard, but it's very easy. You just got to believe, believe, believe. So, what does the future hold for Ms. Harris?
Well, I am definitely looking forward to opening up a couple of more venues. Next one I decide to open, I will be owning the building. So I'm looking forward to that. Venue 38 just got approved, final approval from the city of Redlands, so we're good to go. And we're definitely looking forward to opening more. I'm in the process of getting the name trademark as well as the logo. That's something that they don't tell us about, is getting your business trademark. So I'm also in the process of working on that as well.
Okay, so is flipping still a part of that, or are you going to step back from that, or are you going to do more holding, or are you just going to teach?
I'm actually looking forward to doing more flipping, and not so much flipping, but also holding on to the property. That's where I'm starting to learn. It's not so much about that quick cash. It's about having more investment property. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
So let's take a step here. Most people don't understand that money does not make you rich. The more money you have, the more opportunities you're going to have to spend. That's the first thing. The less money you have, the less opportunities you have to spend. And people think that money is the end all, the be all, and it's not.
No.
What it really is the more assets you have, the more richer you are, or the richer you become. The less assets you have, the less richer you become. So you didn't even answer my third point. You know I'm going back to that. When are you going to start teaching?
I am actually in the process of working on that. I'm currently working on my ebook. It's going to be an e-workbook.
Whoa.
Yes.
So now you're doing an ebook. Now, what type of ebook is this going to be?
So it's an ebook on how to flipping for beginners, because I was a beginner. I didn't know nothing about flipping. So I'm taking everything that I've experienced, all the knowledge, all the lessons, the things to do, the things not to do, and I'm putting it in a book.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, don't forget to add my name to this book. I
Most
want to see my
definitely.
name in lights, because I had a hand in it, because I
Yes,
don't
you
feel like
did.
if I didn't push you, then you wouldn't be where
Yes,
you are.
you definitely stayed on me, and I appreciate that.
No problem. So congratulations. That's
Thank
a good,
you.
because I'm about to do a book on real estate.
Okay.
I wasn't even thinking, I did a book on another topic, but I wasn't thinking about doing any more books. And the only reason why I did that book, because the pastor pissed me off. And the Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. So
Yes.
that's what I did, because I didn't know what else to do. And I was looking for answers and whatnot. So a partner of mine was like, well, what you going to call your book? And I'm thinking to myself, I already wrote a book. No, what you going to call your real estate book? So now I'm doing a real estate book. And the book I'm going to end up doing is honoring my mentors that helped me get here.
Okay.
One of my mentors that was very close to me, and you should know who he is, Mick Blackwell. He just recently passed away, and we ended up getting closer in the latter part of his years based on the fact that he indicated that he met my mother. Now, I don't remember him ever meet my mother, but everything he said verbatim, the way he said it, sent chills my spine, because it was like she was actually saying it. So that's what I decided to do. So it's like the Bill Tans of the world, the Christina Suitors of the world, the Stephen Todds of the world, Aaron Noah just passed and Coach just passed. So all these different people, and of course Angie Teasley, that had a very influential part in me learning this business. They took me up under their wing, and the one thing they said to me is that the reason why they don't have a problem helping me because I showed up every day. And see, people don't show
Yes.
up every day. They come and then they expect everything to be handed to them, and people don't have no problem give you the keys to the kingdom, but if you're not going to show up, and not just showing up, being engaged.
Right.
A lot of people don't engage. They think, okay, well, I'm here. What you want me to do? No, do something. I tell people the Nike got the biggest slogan in the world. Just do
Yes.
You know, it doesn't matter if you know it or you don't know it. Just do it. There's going to be people that's going to come around you and enhance what you're doing. You can't reinvent the wheel, but you can damn sure enhance it. So
Right.
the point is that you took that mandate. You had a mandate. We all got a mandate on you. You took that mandate and you rode that mandate and you succeeded in that. And that's phenomenal. That's something that a lot of people that don't do. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you on, is to let people hear your story, because we all have a story to tell.
Yes.
And that story is that you had some things that happened in your life, whether they was roadblocks or tragedies, and you overcame those tragedies, those roadblocks, you know. And yes, that's what people need to hear. So what you write in that book is going to be phenomenal, you know, because it's going to inspire somebody else, and they're going to be saying, I got inspired because of you. I heard you on the radio, I heard your story, and because I heard that, it inspired me to want to go do something else. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody came up to you and said that to you, how would you feel?
I would feel good. I would feel good. I would definitely feel good to know that little old me from San Bernardino made an impact in somebody else's life.
See, that's what I do. That's why I get on it, because I'm pouring a piece of me into that individual to become something that they want to become. Not what I want them to become, but something they want because somebody did that to me.
Right,
You
yes.
see what I'm saying? So you have to pass it on. We talk about testimonies, but in order to have a testimony, you have to have a test. Everybody
yes.
goes through a test. And what that test is that anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. They just gotta, you know, they gotta see it through. And a lot of people want that instantaneous kind of result, and
Right.
it doesn't happen because one, you're gonna get disappointed because you expected it to be one way and it came back
Yes.
a different way, or you expected somebody to do something and they didn't do it. They said they was gonna be there and they didn't show up. And instead of you getting disappointed, just getting discouraged, you continue on in spite of. And that's what this show brings, is that people can do this. There's always someone here to help and inspire. Always someone here, and you can always reach out to them. That's why I have the clubs, you know. These clubs out here are niches to people to give them the insight on what they're doing, because there's very many facets to real estate. A lot of
Right.
ways you can do real estate. I mean, there's several ways, and a lot of people have niches on what they do. Your thing is that you became a flipper and you got good at it. You know what I'm saying? To where now you got halls that you opening up. You know,
Yes.
so this hall that you have, what's going to be the main attraction for it?
So right now, the main thing is booking parties, whether it be baby showers, graduations. I am looking to actually host investment classes on how to flip. That's something that is definitely in the works and will be coming soon within the next few months before the year is out.
Okay, because if I bug you and I don't see it, then I don't want to hear, but keep going.
Yes, so I have to put it out there to be held accountable. You have to hold yourself accountable, or somebody has to hold you accountable.
Exactly.
So definitely put that out there. I actually put out there that I was working on an ebook. I started and then I stopped, and I'm now back working on it because I put it out there and people were like, "Hey, where's that ebook? Are
Exactly.
you working on that ebook?" So they hold me accountable. So yes, the event, we've had wedding receptions, just amazing, beautiful events. Right now, the big thing is Sweet 16s. And it's gratifying to be a part of somebody's celebration. We just had someone who just celebrated her 80th birthday here
Good.
at the venue. So it's just little things like that that is just gratifying, that I can provide a beautiful, elegant space for someone to come and have their celebration, whether it be a celebration of life, celebration of death. It's very gratifying.
So I'm gonna throw a curveball at you real quick. What do you think about ADUs? Because that's the phenomenal thing right now.
I would definitely love to get into that. I think it's it's something that's profitable. Actually, I'm going to go bid on a property in Garden Grove coming this Saturday.
Okay.
And the backyard is definitely big enough to,
Now, what time is the auction?
The auction is at 10 a.m.
Oh, man. There's an ADU summit that's going to be at the Back Porch Home facility from 9 to 1.
Oh, okay.
I mean, even though they're going to have many times to have these events, and they're teaching people on how to benefit from doing ADUs. Also understanding the SB 9 rule and the SB 10 rule on being able to put those in your backyard that you can subdivide, and you can take the SB 10 and you can put multiple units on one. So there's classes that's going to be held on ADUs and park models and things of that nature. So if you get a chance, you can follow it on the Black Inland Empire Real Estate Investment Club for the next meeting and whatnot. So just keep looking out for it, because everybody's interested. I mean, this ADU thing is just going out of town right now. And some people are afraid of it, because the fact is that they wouldn't mind putting in their backyard, but they don't want a stranger there. And I tell people the funny part, when you move in a neighborhood, they strangers. You got strangers on left, right, front, back, and you know what? Until you meet them, you don't know who they are. But see, here's the difference. You get to interview that person to become a potential tenant in your unit. You know, whether you living in the main house and got the ADU in the back or what have you. So I don't get the concept of they being afraid, but a lot of people are. So I think ADUs are going to be the new thing for affordable housing and whatnot, and everybody should take a stab at it. So congratulations if you end up getting this bid. Throw an ADU on the back of it.
Yes, most definitely.
Throw one. Throw as many as you can. I mean, I don't know how big the lot is, but throw as many as you can. Oh, there you go. You know, now you turn it in from a single to a duplex to a triplex, maybe a quadplex.
Right. Yes.
Yes, indeed. So, with all that going on and everything that you have accomplished, and you said your next adventure, where are you as far as, or do you feel like you're overwhelmed? Are you calm? Are you at peace, or what?
I am currently at peace. There was a time where it was total chaos, especially when the pandemic hit, and having to flip a home, waiting for it to sell, and working on the venue. I was definitely stressed out, but you know what helped me?
I remember that because you called me on that.
Yes, I was beyond stress, and what really helped me, and what a lot of people don't like to talk about, is seeing a therapist.
Oh, okay.
I see a therapist. She is phenomenal, and I dump everything on her, but we come up with solutions together. That has definitely helped me out.
That is interesting.
Yes.
That is interesting.
Yes. And we meet on Zoom. And it's in the comfort of your home, and I talk to her about anything.
So that right there clears you to continue to focus on doing bigger and better things.
Yes, exactly. And I also have a relationship with God, and I talk to him as well. Sometimes I need somebody to talk back to me.
That's good. That's real good. I am proud. I mean, a lot of people would not even admit to that. You know what I'm saying? And to have the courage to say that, I mean, I can't do nothing but commend you on that.
Thank you.
You know, I can't do nothing but do that because, you know, it's not stressful, but going through that situation, it was hard. It was real hard because people didn't know what to think or what to feel.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it scared a whole lot of people because they didn't know whether they was going to be here or was they going to die, whatever the case may be. So for you to go through that struggle and to finish doing it, because I did the same thing. I bought houses during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. I didn't let any of that stop me. Another story for another day, but I didn't panic. You know, just like we always talk about in this field that we have an issue with 2008. You know, 2008 is gone. It's not coming back, but a lot of people still refer to it. We're going to take our last final break, and we're going to
Okay.
come back and we're going to wrap it up with our special guest here. Thank you for listening to the Real Men of Real Estate.